Good morning from beautiful Serbia. I have arrived to Serbia at night, and I looked online, and the first news that I'm reading is of another trap. Let's talk about this other trap. So, certain groups of criminals, they register their profiles as women, then they add boys or young men to their profile. They start talking to them. They say they tell the boys to do different sexual things and send them photos and videos. After that, they start to say, listen, if you don't send us money or do this, we're going to send these videos, these photos to your family, your friends, and we're going to embarrass you. And one of the boys that they did this to killed himself because he was so embarrassed. And everybody seems shocked. Everybody seems surprised. And I'm very surprised why everyone is surprised. This should not be a surprise to anyone. This is... everyone has to understand that this is just the beginning of these issues. Close to 30,000 IT professionals were fired in the US alone past 2 weeks. Those people are used to working from home, from the computer, making money online. Now they're fired. They're going to continue to try to make money online in different ways, even though they're fired from their big corporations. That's why I don't understand why people are surprised that there's all these social cyber attacks popping up. On this news article about this situation, the father says he's consulting, he starts giving consultation to other parents. He says, because my son killed himself, now I think I want to tell all the other parents that they should not leave their kids alone with their phones. This is absurd. This is a horrible consultation. You cannot, you're not going to be able to control your kids 24/7 with the phone. What you have to do is you have to give them knowledge, teach them. Instead of not doing anything, thinking that everything will be okay, you have to take steps for everything to be okay. Just an idea. This is something ISI Institute is able to provide, and I'm able to help organize things like that. Say your community can gather a certain amount of people, your schools, your different schools can gather a certain amount of people. This could be done over Zoom, and lessons could be taught. Very important knowledge and information of how to protect yourself from social cyber crimes. And this needs to be taught to kids from a young age, because this is something that's it's going to be getting worse and worse. This is going to be the biggest problem for the next 10 years. And everyone keeps a fire extinguisher in their house, in their business, in case there's a fire. But for some reason, I guess there hasn't been enough cases yet. But believe me, there will be so many cases that everyone's going to be overwhelmed, and after that they're going to start taking action. No, you have to start taking action ahead. You have to get this fire extinguisher and put it in your house. A fire extinguisher that's called information, knowledge about social cyber attacks, security, so forth and so on. This goes for businessmen, businesses, regular people, as we see children. This goes for everybody. I don't know what they're doing in schools, but they're not teaching what needs to be taught. They're teaching some kind of BS that's useless. That's why I really recommend you contact me, the ambassador of Information Security Institute, to organize lessons for your community about these issues. In future videos, we will talk about other traps.